The other thing that she likes to do is these sentences that have at least 5 topics in one sentence. And I'm trying to hang on to one of them. And I wrote one down here because there's no way I could memorize one of these sentences. So it would go something like, I went to coffee with Stacy, and I have to actually stop with Stacy because she has no less than 6 friends named Stacy, 3 of whom were pregnant at the same time. So even if she had said, with pregnant Stacy, I'm gone, right there. It's over. I don't know who the hell she's talking about. Anyway, I went to coffee with Stacy by the school. You have to finish that tile, by the way. And she said the reason that she got sick was because the whipped cream went bad and the refrigerator's broken. I try to give her the intelligent look. Yeah. And then, this is always the mistake, I should just not say anything, but I tried a little bit of, some compassion, because we've got Stacy Tile, sick, whipped cream, and a broken fridge. And so I go with, I'm sorry to hear Stacy is sick. She looks at me and she says, you idiot, Stacy's not sick. Stacy's husband's mother's sick. She's in Louisiana and her refrigerator broke, and that's why the whipped cream, and we're talking about whipped cream because we had it last night on the, you know what I'm saying? So there's 9 things going on that I should just shut my mouth. So anyway, I was still sorry that Stacy was sick and I still can't multitask. I have found that kids change everything in life, most for the better. I mean, I'm very happy to be a dad. It's a lot of fun. One of the other things I noticed that changed early on when my wife and I got married, she told me about this neat thing, having TV boyfriends and TV girlfriends. I hadn't heard of that before. So I got to pick a TV girlfriend. She was actually in love with Matt Lauer at the time. I don't really know why that all got weird. Anyway, I've always had this thing for Julia Louis-Dreyfus, so Elaine from Seinfeld. And I was a big fan of Seinfeld, loved Julia Louis. And so that's kind of come and gone. We don't even watch good television anymore. We're doing kid things until she finally gets put to bed and so on. But somebody asked me the other day who my new TV girlfriend was, and I started thinking, and I'd have to go with Sandy Cheeks. SpongeBob. It's this squirrel's got a nice tail. Anyway, you do change a little bit about what you do in the evening. I've got, I think I'm going long here, but you find yourself doing homework at night, which is kind of different. So my daughter's in the school, and she was given this assignment to memorize a classic fairy tale or a classic nursery rhyme. So, being the good procrastinators that we are, we put it off and put it off. And literally the night before this thing was due, we were like, oh God, we got to come up with something. I asked her, Ellie, what's everybody doing? She says, well, you know, they're doing the Jack and Jills and these classics. So we wanted to be different. We thought we'd think outside the box. We came up with a little Mary, Mary, Quite Contrary. How does your garden grow? Cockle bells, silver bells, pretty maids all in a row. We thought that was good. So we got her to memorize that, and one night she was solid. She woke up in the morning, was excited to repeat this thing. About 15 minutes before school starts, she says, what does this mean? What's this poem about? I didn't know, so I hop online real quick, thank God for Google, and look it up, and I start reading this thing. And well, it turns out, of course, that Mary was daughter of the king, and she was going directly against the will of the Catholic Church, and anybody who was following her was either being tortured with the silver bells and cockle shells, which are torture instruments, or beheaded with a guillotine, which is the pretty maids all in a row. My daughter goes to Catholic school. Again, alcohol was involved the night before. So Paula makes a quick phone call to the teacher, begging that she not be thrown from the school, so she's still there. Anyway, the last thing I think that has changed in life is finances, and kids are expensive. We just went through a birthday party, and I'm thinking, birthday party, okay, this is not going to be too bad. Some gifts, whatever, cake. But it's a girl. 2 girls in the house, back to the women ruling the roost here. There had to be a theme. There's got to be a theme party. There's got to be theme invitations. There's got to be theme-related decorations. They have to be clean. They have to match. There has to be gift bags. There has to be the whole, right? So it's tough, you know, when we're self-employed too, just like Brian, kind of swimming upstream right now, it's a little difficult. And we got this thing in the mail a little while back from Wells Fargo that said, we've got this neat program. It's a points program. So based on your spending habits, you can accumulate points for rewards, like cash, gifts, you know, the classic appliances, things like this. So, you know, anything I can get, you bet. So we signed up for the thing. They track our spending for a little while. The other day we got in the mail this thing from Wells Fargo. I said, honey, we got the thing from Wells Fargo. It came. We've got our rewards letter here. It says right on it. What is it? So I'm reading through the thing. She says, well, what do we get? I said, honey, based on our spending habits, we actually need to send Wells Fargo a toaster. Thank you very much.